Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back to another video lesson. All right, we got another good one for you. Today's video lesson is trading made easy with the TTM squeeze. All right. Hey, if that sounds good to you, then do me a favor. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps support the channel. If you do like the video, hey, think about subscribing to the channel. And also, stick around to the end of this training because I'm going to share with you a link on how you can get my latest book, Trading Part-Time, completely for free. All right, let's go ahead and jump into today's training. I am going to talk some serious dissection of candlesticks. We're going to talk about the squeeze. I'm going to talk about bull flags. Now, I'm going to break down the bull flag trade like you may never have seen before. Now, for the first part of the video, I'm going to go over some rule set on the bull flag, and then we're going to dive into charts, and I am going to rip those charts apart. So make sure you watch the first part, definitely the middle, and definitely the end, okay? So this was, again, a class that I did yesterday. I chopped out the middle section going over these specific strategies and techniques because I wanted you to see. Enjoy this class, watch the full thing, and your eyes are going to be open, and it's going to introduce you to things that you've never, ever seen before. That I promise. All right, we'll see you at the end of the video. A bull flag. Here. Inside bar, stop loss, entry. If you get in, and a bull flag is designed to catch the shift in momentum, not the exact bottom, okay, but close. Confirmation. If you guys want to trade linear regression channels, why don't you wait for an inside bar at the top and then wait for the momentum to break back through the inside bar if you really want confirmation? You have to run into a meeting? All right, Charles. Okay. So if you can get in early, there's going to be a higher probability that you're going to be right. And if you're wrong, the loss is small. This is your advantage in trading. Getting in early. Now, getting in early with the confirmation of a trade back up through the high. Charles just crusher stops. Keep them below 74. So the ES, keep them below 74. Thanks, Charles. And in that case, remember, it's all about getting in early. Focus on executing your trades well. And the reason why we trade these at support is because we can have a small risk, big reward. Isn't that the name of the game? This is why flags are so amazing. Also, one of the things that my mentor also told me, and we're going to look at some charts here. So after this, I want everybody to start posting some charts. I'm just going to look at them. Assume every trade that you take is going to be a failure. Every single trade you get into, you need to assume that it's going to fail. Yep, I said that right. Because if you assume it's going to fail, you're going to position size properly. I think another problem is people over leverage themselves. Dude, that's what blows up accounts. Okay. And if you over leverage yourself, you allow your emotions to come in play. In trading, you have to have no emotions. You have to follow a specific set of plan, have small losses and big winners. That's the whole name of the game. And if you understand too that, that 60 to 70% of the stocks follow the broad market, what is the broad market doing? That's what the majority of stocks are doing. Okay. That's what the majority of stocks are doing. You've got to be a consistent, profitable trader. And stop focusing on 50 million strategies. One, maybe two, maybe three if it's easy, like a green to black. I mean, that's so simple. And it's like a 90% probability. I mean, I'm almost 20 for 20. AMAT. And I'm still not giving up on AMAT. Okay? Assume every trade. Understand, again, bull flags and bear flags and breakouts and squeezes. Let's go look at some charts. Anybody got a first chart? First person to put it in, that's the chart we're going to look at. We're going to analyze that bad boy. So I'm going to take ZS. I like that boy. ZS. So we got to look at it. Remember, when you look at a chart, okay, something cool for you guys. When you look at a chart, Go to the daily for a minute. I'm hoping I'm going to ask this. There you go. Did you get your face ripped off? Anybody that tried to go to the downside on that one? I bet you did. Oh, but it's at the top of the linear candle. Yeah, it ain't working out too well. Okay, Jeff might be done with those trades. So, here's the thing. ZS. What's the setup? The first thing you need to ask yourself when you look at a chart is, what is your setup? What's the setup? Somebody type in, what's the setup? What's the setup? Because you're a trader of setups. You're not trading ZS, you're trading setup. What's the setup? Was it green to black? Well, not for me. Well, Rafa, earnings, yes. It was, but I would have never traded it because of earnings. But, pull back, black, perfect. But that's not it. What's the setup? How are you going to trade this? Alec, how are you going to trade ZS? Rafa, cool. Bull flag, okay. And again, understand, my job is to get you to see all the possibilities. There is no right or wrong way to trade. I can go right now and short ZS and I can make $1 million. I don't know. I mean, I could. We don't know what the hell's going to happen. But we have to be a trader of setups. The setup for me on ZS, if I'm looking at the daily, it's not a squeeze. It's not a green to black. It's exploded past this range. Now, this might move up. So you can trade if you want to be a counter trend trader. I'm pretty sure you probably would have entered. Again, earnings might have messed you up. You probably wouldn't have entered, but most people probably would have entered there thinking it was going to roll over. But I think I'm done with those trades. Personally, my opinion, I'm done with me. I think I'm done with them. I have way more success trading with the trend than I do against the trend, but that's just me. Don't let me, in your way. My job is very simple: to consistently make money with as less stress as possible. Okay, that was never an LRC trade. Okay, cool. Here's this. The setup is a bull flag, right? Absolutely, Rafa. Higher high. We got the higher high. Now, what do we need to wait for? We need to wait for the 2 to 5 bar pullback into a support level. This linear channel or a Fibonacci. I can take a Fibonacci. I can even go from this low if I wanted to. Fibonacci is just a tool. You can measure anything you want. I can do a Fibonacci, and I can wait for it to pull back into any one of these support levels, right? And then what am I looking for? I'm looking for an inside bar or a bullish harami at support, and then I will trade this to the upside when and if the momentum explodes back up through the high. Because as you can see, when the momentum is strong, we are momentum traders. These highs keep going up. When they start going down, they signal potential short-term momentum shift. So ZS is great, but it's a rocket ship. So if I go look at my 79-minute chart, 78-minute chart, my bad, no setup for me there, but if I was going to trade it, I would wait for a pullback into a support level, inside bar, trade it to the upside. Boom, 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 upside. Okay, and then you can go down 5 minute. It doesn't matter. Is it in a squeeze? Is it in a flag? This one's not in a squeeze, so I need to trade it like a flag. Okay? But it's an absolute missile. So a lot of you might be in that to the upside. And if you are, holy crap. Holy crap. You guys are killing it if you're in it to the upside. Thanks, Alec, for that. Baba. Oh, God, it's ugly. All right. Let me maximize this cell. Okay. So, now, what is the setup? Well, I think we all did this trade down here. We did a counter trend trade and it worked out well. Again, I'm not saying they don't work. Of course they do if you catch them. Absolutely. Now, it's pulling back. Okay? It's pulling back. So here's the thing. If I look at this right now, I'm trying to think, okay, what is the setup? I personally don't see a setup right now. Okay? You know, the setup was right there, but it gapped. Okay? It was that inside bar momentum to the downside. So now if I'm trading BABA, if it goes to a green to black, then we can sell a bear call spread. So this is telling me we might go into a green to black. Why? Look at these Bollinger Bands. They're starting. I bet you money that BABA in the next day or two or three will be a black. And then I'll trade a green to black to the downside. So my setup on BABA is a green to black is what I'm waiting for on BABA. Okay? Now, if also look, we are to the downside. How else could you play it? Okay. I want you guys to think of these channels as support and resistance, right? We talked about this all day yesterday. When you break resistance, it should act as support. When you break support, it should act as resistance. So let's look at BABA. Let's go deep into BABA. It's not, my charts are not as, okay, cool. Let's go. Let's look at this. How can we trade this? This right here was support. Broke through. Now it broke through support. Old support becomes new resistance. So what if we come up here and give an inside bar bearish harami there? Can't you set an order to get in if it trades 20 cents below the low of the high day or the inside / following day with the stop loss above the high? And then you can measure the flag. You can even take it down here if you want, or you can write it down, the flag, the distance, right? There it is. That's the distance down there. Can't you trade it like that? So, Rob, I have a couple things I'm looking at. If it goes to green to black, I'm in it to the downside. I can promise you I'll run the numbers because I'll load up this portfolio. Look at that. I'm up again. Every one of these trades were down. They're not down anymore. They're not down anymore. These, again, AMAT is the only one I'm losing. And I'm probably going to lose. I'm probably going to lose. And, I did it because it was at LRC. We again, that was before we had, better rules. I get it. But I've got 5 days. You never know. It could tank. If not, I'm going to lose. But I'm not going to lose maximum loss. I don't care if it says down 240%. That's impossible. I ain't going to lose. All of it. Shit. 19 for 20. These all, again, this says I'm down Adobe. That's bull crap. I'm not down. If you look at the P&L, you think you're down. I sold the 495 and bought the 500. The stock is at 485. It is $10 below the strike I sold. I'm not down. I don't care what the hell that says. All I care about is I got 15 days to expiration. Every day, as long as we're underneath Adobe, I'm doing nothing. If we fall below and it's less than 10 days, I'm going to just get out of my whole trade. Okay? I ain't down. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm probably going to be 19 for 20. Maybe worst case scenario, 18 for 20. And I believe I've put every single one of these trades on in class. Okay? But again, I'm trading my plan, right? How am I going to trade BABA? Well, if BABA comes up to this line, gives me an inside bar, why not take it to the downside or just wait for green to black? Amazon, good. Thanks for keep putting them in, guys. Trading, I'm telling you right now, I'm getting goosebumps. Trading just becomes so clear. So clear. Okay? So, what can we do? Look at this. Amazon on the 39-minute chart is a Dimitri 39 with it heading up. Go do a vertical spread right now on Amazon. And I'm glad it's down. I'm glad it's down. Why? Get better credit. So what is a Dimitri 39? It's a 39-minute chart. It's in a sexy, beautiful squeeze. Oh, it doesn't have 5 dots. Damn you. That's okay. I can't do it yet. Sorry, guys. My rule says it must have 5 dots. But that's okay. It's a 39-minute chart. In a minute, I'm going to have dot number 5. So whenever it's in a 5 dot, and it also must be in a red squeeze. It must. Now, it can start a black. It can go black for 4 bars and then a red. As long as the 5th bar or the most recent bar is red. That's the way I've been playing this. And it's working. And I ain't about to change it. I ain't going to change what's working. What's working is one more red dot. I'm going to sell a vertical spread or try to sell a vertical spread with my rules. The sticker is up. This sticker, courtesy, I think it was Alec, right? Or I don't know if it was Alec, Dimitri, somebody brilliant, not me, built this amazing sticker. What that means is RAFD, Alec, yeah, a genius. Freaking genius. Yeah, I'll go over the rules for sure. The D means it's green, which means this bad boy right here is going up. I must have the daily time frame ready, aim, fire going up. And this, well, basically, that's fine. It's in an uptrend. The blue's above the pink. One more bar, I'm all into this. Unless this bar tanks. I'm looking for a squeeze. My evidence squeeze is it cannot break this low because a squeeze, by definition, is basically consolidation above support, below resistance. This is support, this is resistance. Anything in the middle is noise. If it breaks that low, this is off the table. That's the rules. Beautiful squeeze, which is nothing more than consolidation above a high, below a low, which is what we got. 5 dot squeeze. I don't care about the ready, aim, fire. And the daily time frame must be going up, and the blue has to be above the pink. If that happens, I will sell a vertical spread, and I'm going to sell a vertical spread 14 to 17 days. So I would go to Amazon. I'm not doing it right now. I'm just showing you. 14 to 17. We're going to get a lot of charts, so don't you go anywhere. I want you to see what I'm seeing. 14 to 17 days. I'm going to go 15 days. I'm going to look at the bull put spread. And I'm going to look for, I always start now at the 30 delta. I'm trying to get the 30 delta. 65% probability. This is where I start. I would right click. I'm not going to do it now. Sell vertical. I would sell the 310 and I would buy the 3095. That creates a $5 wide vertical spread. There's nobody in any trading program, in any YouTube video, Raging Bull, Simpler, I don't care, that's going to explain to you the way that I'm explaining to you now. Because they're more concerned about marketing and getting people. They don't give you the details. Nobody, good luck, finding somebody that's going to go as deep as I'm taking you now. Not even my mentors went this deep. You think they wasted time in their mind spending 20 minutes talking about a setup and how to do it? No, they didn't. You know why? Because it was a numbers. They didn't care. I care. Here's the deal. Sell the 310, buy the 395, $5 wide. Has to be below 2 levels of support. 310 is way down here in the ditch. Love it. Give me one more bar, please. I beg you. I'm actually going to queue this order up, and then when I get one more bar, I am going to take this trade because I'm down here below 55 million layers of support. Now, 30% return on your money. 152 divided by, nope, not going to answer that. 348. 43% return. So what am I going to do? That's not bad. But it's a little bit, it's not too high, but I'm going to see if I can do better. What do you mean do better? Well, guess what? The less your credit, the higher your probability. I want to win. I want to win. Easy, and that's why I'm 19 for 20. And I'm not done yet. I could be 20 for 20. We'll see. So I'm going to go to the 3095. And I'm going to go to the 309. And let's just see what we can get there. So I'm selling. I'm dropping it down now. I almost have a 70%. So what do we got? 140 divided by 360. 38%. I'm for that. What am I going to do? It's 50's the mid. I'm going to go 5 cents above the mid. I can't do it yet. You know what? Just for illustration, no, I'm not going to let this destroy me. Somebody just tell me whenever it's the 5 dot. I can't remember when the 39-minute bar ends. I can't remember. So please, I'm going to leave this queued up right here, ready to go. I'm not going to lock it yet. I'll wait to run the numbers, but that's how you would do it. Okay? That's the rules to the 𝗣𝗟𝗨𝗦 39. That's the best. But do you like it? I like it. It's down here in the ditch. We got an uptrend. You think the momentum's going to shift that fast to the downside? Yeah, probably not. Love it. Somebody keep an eye on it. Okay, give me another chart. Let's go. I want to look at some charts. I want you guys to see everything that I'm seeing. Trading, it cannot be hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. What do we got? Somebody just pump in a symbol. Anything. I can stare at Amazon. Piton. Thanks, Ash. Piton. Okay. Let's go look at it. Let's analyze it. I've already got it. I already know what I already know. Now, depending on the time frame you're trading. Okay? Depending on the time frame you're trading. This is a beautiful 39-minute squeeze. It's not red, though, but it's a beautiful one. So I could go the 39 route if I get a red squeeze. Over here, it's a beautiful squeeze. And again, you don't have to. You can buy a call. You can do whatever. If I look at the daily time frame, it's just now kind of crossing here. It's if you have to squint your eyes, it's a little bit tricky. Look, it is crossing. You know, oh, man. It's a hard one on the daily. I'm not going to lie, guys. I would rather just kind of break up and then pull back. On the daily, it's a little hard. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, can somebody share the Ready and Fire label? Or I can do it right now. So if you look at the 79, that's just me. It's a little bit tough on the daily, but I do love what's happening over here. Let this cook a little bit more. Give you a red, and you can buy a call to the upside. You trade this as a squeeze trade. This is not a flag anymore. Same with this. You know, you can trade it as a squeeze. I prefer it to kind of cook a little bit the red, but it's a wonderful, wonderful chart. Wonderful chart. How else could you play this for those of you at home? If you wanted to just, you know, not trade the squeeze, but really go deep, somebody tell me. Okay, here you go. Let's think. Piton, higher high, boom. Now it's pulling there. Okay, think about this. What is an ascending triangle? What does a symmetrical triangle have in common? What does an ascending triangle, this is going to be really deep. What does a symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle, have in common? I'll share with you because you probably think it could be a lot. They are flags within the bull flag. Let me repeat. When it goes up, it pulls back into a bull flag. If it goes like this and pulls back, that is a flag within a bull flag. Flag within. It's not a bull flag, but it's a flag. So what do we expect? It bounces, right? Symmetrical triangle. Comes back. Flag within a bull flag. So price patterns are nothing more than flags within bull flags. Look at 𝗣𝗏. Higher high. Okay, this is such a good example. Here's the low. Here's the high. Here's the low. What setup was that? Type in, what setup was 𝗣𝗏 39-minute chart? You could trade it as a squeeze. It's a black squeeze. Just pretend like you only like red squeezes. What setup was that? Bull flag. Now, okay, well, we're moving, right? Thanks for your participation. You guys, okay. What is that? What is that right there? That 2-candle pattern right there. Harami? Yeah, it looks like it might be Harami. It's also an inside bar, right? It's probably a Harami if you really go deep, but if it's not a Harami, it's still an inside bar. Don't we like bull flag pullbacks and inside bars? At support, 34 support. What's the entry? 20 cents above the high of the inside bar. Hell yeah. Guys, trading is easy. It's so easy. Okay, let's keep going. Bull flag. Oh, it bounced. Okay. You might have a profit rule. If you have a profit rule, you can take profit. I personally don't. But it did bounce. And how do we know that? Well, I mean, look at it, went up. Now, what's happening now? We have not formed a high yet. This is still a bull flag. In order, you guys must understand the definition of a high and a low. Support and resistance is nothing more than highs and lows. This is all over my book. The book that I wrote, I explain this crystal clear. The definition of a high is a close below the low of the high day or inside/following day. Basically, your entry trigger. It forms a high. A low is a close above the high of the low day or inside/following day. That is the only way a high can be formed. So we had a entry here. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. Are we scared? No. We're not scared for a couple reasons. Number one is it's just pausing. We haven't even rolled over, but even if it does, who cares? Because what? If this forms a pattern, it's nothing more than a flag within a flag. A flag within a flag. All I give one rat's ass about is if it stays above that low. Nothing else to me matters. Not the P&L fluctuating up and down, which is probably nice in this case. What do you guys got to see going on now? Inside bar. Okay. An inside bar. At resistance. Well, it's not even really at resistance. It's kind of in no man's land. That's what consolidation is. It's up and down crap within support and resistance. So that inside bar is at, well, it's at support. If you look at the channel, it's at support. Okay. If you're not in 𝗣𝗏, which you should have got in 𝗣𝗏 down here, that's your best entry. Okay. That's where your money's at. But You want to trade Piton right now? Do me a favor. Let this inside bar finish. Trade it on a break back up through the inside bar high. Because, and here's the deal, if it goes down, you're not in the trade because you will only get into the trade if the momentum goes up. But Jeff, can I trade this little move right here down? You can. Good luck, first of all. That's counter trend. But if you are, what do? You trade with a break below the inside bar low. I'm not trading to the downside. That is swimming upstream. The trend is up. If it wants to pull back, then pull back. Here, here, here. Here, stop loss, boom, boom, boom. No emotions. If you get in early, there is a higher probability of being right. Piton, this is the easiest thing to trade. Does it mean I'm going to win? No. But trading is about momentum. We trade the momentum swings. Right now, we're swinging to the upside. Take it easy, Danny. This is life-changing what I'm telling you about. My mentors made multiple. I have one, he's a bear flag trader only, and I can't even imagine how many hundreds of millions of dollars that dude has made. And I'm giving you the keys to the castle right now if you just pay attention. Can you create a signal arrow on the chart when an inside bar occurs? I don't know. I mean, I can't, Kirk. I suck at that. But they were talking about that yesterday. You know, trying to create some type of signal for an inside bar. I don't know. I can't do that, Kirk, but I'm stupid. I can just read charts and trade and play baseball. I can't play baseball anymore because now my damn arm's jacked up. And I can teach pretty decent, I think. I did train about 2,000 insurance agents. And my office was the biggest life insurance office in the United States of America because I taught them how to sell insurance. And I think I do a pretty good job of explaining this. No, I never coached baseball, Jason. I didn't want to. I don't have the patience. In baseball, I'm like, can't you just do it? What's wrong with you? You're like, come on. I mean, oh, God, dude. I don't have patience. I have patience. Well, I do have some, but not baseball, man. It's like, come on. You suck. Why can't you just get it? Give me a chart. Anybody, flap one up. I want to look at another chart. I want to dissect one more at least. Anything. Slap it up. First one. Come on, guys. Snap it up. Any chart. I know you guys are looking at charts. You guys got this flow algo pulled up like a mother. You got 55 billion stocks on the flow algo. Pin. Thanks, Jason. You see it? Momentum goes back up through your end. Even if you want to do a quick day trade. Come on, guys. Stop losing. I'm not saying everybody's losing. You guys are a rock. Look at this. Oh, we're in pin, by the way. Thank you for reminding me. I'm in pin. I'm up 2 cents. Fine. I mean, I've been up every day, dude. This little account. Look, we started at 50 G's, right? 53,350. That's been in like 2 weeks. So we've made $3,000 in 2 weeks. Hey, I'm totally cool with that. This is my small account. I'm great with $3,000. So anyway, let's go back. Pin. I'm in pin right now. Green to black, up 30%. Love it. 43 days to expiration. I'm going to get out at 50%. Damn it. Why didn't I circle on my chart when I got in a pin? You know, damn it. Remember you circled the chart when you got in? See, this is why I mess up. Hang on, just bear with me. And we got into pin on 12-1. So this is what you should do. Okay, so you circle. when you get into a trade. Right here. We got in right there. Green to black, right? Green to black setup. We're up 30%. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to show you another way to trade pin in a minute, though, by the way, guys. So we need to get out at 50%. Or something. So here's what I'm going to do. Just make sure I don't have an order. Okay. And okay, so we sold pin. We got $3.30 credit. Minus 193. We got $1.37. I'm going to divide that by 2. I'm going to get out at 68 cents. Right click. Again, this is within 5 days. If it doesn't fill within 5 days, I'm going to erase it and I'm going to get out at 80 cents. I mean 80%. 68 cents, I'm going to buy it back. That is a 50% gain. We're at 28. So if we can make 50%, let's get the hell out of there. But can we trade it now? Pin. Okay. I'm just going to focus on the daily for a minute because nobody gave 80% after 5 days. Yes, correct. Absolute. Thank Jason. So we're getting out at 50% within 5 days, 80% after 5 days. So somebody, okay, since you didn't give me a time frame, and Jason, go ahead, give me a time frame. Daily or, oh, is there? Yeah, it's too hard. I get so hard for me to look. So Jason said there's some bullish dark pool movement. That's even better. So guys, if we get some of these dark pools, which means, you know, that money's flowing in there, and you can find a setup that I'm talking about, even better. That's where dark pools are advantage, right? Because it shows us where unusual activities happening. We don't just jump in because it showed up on dark pool, which I know nobody does that, but we wait for a quality setup. What's a quality setup now? Okay, here's the deal. You can, again, it's in a squeeze. That's fine. If you're going to trade a squeeze, trade the flag back in the squeeze with the shift of momentum. Or we're approaching resistance. So I don't want you to counter trend. You should already be, well, you actually had a harami. Y'all see it? You guys see it? Pull back. Look at this harami. Yes, it is a harami. Oh my God. Look at this, guys. This harami, it's above. It's barely above. So body inside a body is a harami. And it's a bullish harami. It's also, this is considered a hammer candle pattern. So you had a harami with a hammer candle pattern at support. What's the entry? 20 cents above the high of the low day or any inside/following day. This is the low day. 20 cents above the high. You would have got in on this candle. You're up today. So easy. Now, if you're not in it, what do? Let's think. Let's think. Somebody tell me on the daily time frame, if you're not already in this trade, what is your next setup? Today, 857,000 in calls. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a lot of calls. Jeez. What's your next setup? Instead of just jumping in. Again, I don't want anybody to just jump in. Remember, we're a trader of setups. I love the fact that we have all this activity going on it. That's even better. Now we still need a setup. Next pullback. You got it, Rafa. You can go to a lower time frame squeeze, but I'm talking about just the daily. Yeah, you can go to look at a lower time frame squeeze, but I'm saying on the daily, what's the next setup? The next setup is a break through the linear regression channel line. Pull back, maybe get some type of inside bar, harami, 20 cents above the high of the low day, stop loss here, and you can even play it to this next channel line. You break the channel, you pull back to the channel, and you go for the ride. Or you can look at a time frame, smaller time frame, right? Absolutely, you can do that. You know, when I go to smaller time frames, you can trade the same technical pattern. Same technical pattern, right? You can look for squeezes. You guys know how to trade those. If I get a good squeeze on the 39-minute chart, I'll do the Dimitri 39. If I feel really good, what I'll do is I'll wait for a pullback, inside bar, shift in momentum, back to the upside. You guys can just play these channels, man, and just probably make so much money you won't even know what's happening. You can do that with every chart. You know, every chart. Look at that beautiful squeeze. Jesus Christ. CTSH, you had a beautiful squeeze here. You know, I need to change the sticker, but this is going up. I mean, that's a beautiful squeeze. How can you trade a squeeze? Well, let it pull back, shift in momentum, give you a little arrow. That's so sweet a squeeze. Oh my God. On a 78-minute. 39-minute, I'm not too big a fan of the squeeze on this one. But if you wanted to trade it, all you have to do is wait for it to pull back, inside bar, get in the trade, and you make lots of money. Simple as that. I'm going to keep talking about these concepts, guys. Trading is nothing more than understanding how to trade the momentum swings. That's all bull flag trades are. And I've traded them now for 14 years, I think. Something like that. Squeezes, we know how to trade squeezes. We do all the time. I'm loving that 39-minute squeeze. I'm not going to lie. 78-minute squeeze is fine. Daily squeeze is fine. It's all beautiful, right? You know, just pick some stocks, get good at it. It doesn't matter. If you decide, let's say dark pool. Something pops up on dark pool. For example, OK. Well, let's look for some unusual activity. So I'm pulling the dark pool. The dark pool. That's the greatest name in the world, actually. Dark pool. Still like Jason Bond, the dark pool wizard. I got an email from Jason Bond for his beautiful strategy that's going to take me to the promised land. I can't wait to see it tonight. I'm just kidding. I don't give a flying rat's ass about it. But AAL had some, what I was on 12. Okay, that had some activity today. Was that today or yesterday? I don't know. Probably yesterday. But either way, AAL, unusual options activity. So you can go to the purple. Let's go look at AAL. Don't let me forget what's going on with Amazon. AAL. Missile. That's what's going on. Okay. How can you trade it? We know money's going into it. Can we just jump in like a wild maniac? No, we don't do that. Not here. What we can do is we can say, fine, we're at a linear regression channel. Cool, I got you, brother. Pull back, into support, inside bar, shift the momentum, game over. Pull back, into support, inside bar, game over. Pull back, into support, inside bar, game over. Love it. That is a winner. We know money's going into it. I don't want to trade against it. I'm not going to look for an LRC trade to the downside. I'm not saying anybody is doing that. I'm just telling you about me. I will not look for an LRC trade, me personally, to the downside when all the money's going into it. Not a chance. But what I am going to do is wait for a pullback into support, inside bar, bullish harami, and shift in momentum. Why am I going to trade to the upside? Because all the money is, money's going, there's unusual activity. But things don't just go straight up. Sometimes they do. And if it keeps going up, I never get in the trade.
Hey, Jeff, look at the daily and look at the inside bar after that pullback. When it hit resistance up at the top.
Boom, Rafa. I see it.
Pulled
Let's
back
look at it.
and gave us that on the daily.
Oh, my God. You are absolutely... Oh, my God. Is this just an accident? I mean, maybe it is. But I see a higher high. Pullback. Inside bar. 20 cents above the high. Stop loss below the low. We did not get stopped out. More than likely, you did not get stopped out. Payday. Inside bar after pullback. Oh God, that's so beautiful. Jeez. Now we just wait. We just wait for the next kill. That is the kill. Good call, Rafa. Can you do that on anything? Absolutely. Go pick a stock. Do it on anything. And if it's not crystal clear, just pass. It's not crystal clear, just pass, right? Anyway, I hope that helped. We're a little bit longer today, but I absolutely enjoyed talking about this. Complete game changer, okay? Again, my job is just to keep cementing these concepts, okay? All right, everybody. I highly encourage you to jump in that trading room with Renee, Jason, Danny, Rafa, me, and everybody else, Alec, everybody else who jumps in there. Todd, Jeff. It's awesome. I always jump in there a lot. There'll be no more bank runs, thanks to Renee. But other than that, we're good. All right, everybody. I don't promise you no profit if you buy or sell an option. Oh, Amazon. Thanks. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go do it. Thanks. Good job. Amazon got 5 dots. I got my trade pulled up, right? Oh, I don't. Dang it. What did we do? Man, what happened to my trade, dude? Amazon, 15-minute. I think we were right here, right? 395. Sell vertical, 395. 145. It's 147 divided by 353. That's a 41% return. Let me see if I can go a little bit lower. 390, 385. That's 140 divided by 360. That's a 38% return. I like it. I'm going to go 145. That's what I'm going to try to get. And I'm going to risk $500 because that's what I risk on these 𝗣𝗟𝗍 39. I'm going for 145. So basically that's it. I can just do one, just so you all know. 145, maximum loss 355. Put that order in, boom. Cool. So we'll see. I'm going to let it cook all day. I'm selling the 390. I'm buying the 385. I'm looking for $1.45 credit. 390 is way down. 300 is way down here below massive levels of support. If I get 390, it's about a 70% probability. I'm cool with that. Hey, thanks for letting me know. I forgot all about that. Right now we're up $300. I'm totally cool with that, especially when I look at the portfolio and it's down in the morning. It's always nice to know when it bounces back. Amazon, 𝗣𝗟𝗍 39, everything looks good. Thanks for letting me know. 156. Yeah, you got 156? Oh, yeah, you can do the 395. I'm doing the 390. I kind of like to get it underneath. On a serious note, I like to get between 30 and 40%, preferably around that 35, 38. That seems to be the ones that kind of give us the best. Can you do the I mean, yeah. How'd you get 156? Or did I do it wrong? Oh, shit. I went down even lower. But I think I did that because it was too much credit, right? Hang on. Right-click, sell, vertical, 395, 155 divided by 345. Yeah, it was 44%. It was 44%. I don't know if you were coming off mute.
Yeah, whenever you were looking at it in class, the 156 was going to give you the 33%. But since that new bar came up,
yeah,
you know, everything has shifted. You were at the 30 delta, now you're at the 29 delta.
Things change. Yeah,
So,
things change.
yeah.
I mean, I looked at it, 10 minutes ago. I go by what is now, and I could get the 395. I could, I go by what is now. And now, I'm putting my money at risk on the 30-90 put, 30-85, me. The reason I'm not doing the 30-95 is because it gets me a 44% return. I would settle for less, and this one is about 38%. That's more my sweet spot. That seems to give me the highest probability of success, so that's what I'm looking to do. And if I don't get filled, I don't get filled. I never chase, and the majority of them always come back and fill us in the end. And if it doesn't, I'm okay. Selling the 390, buying the 385, I'm looking for 145 credit now. If I don't get it, I don't get it. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. Man, that video was so good. If you apply the techniques that I shared with you in that video, it is game over for your trading. Okay, all right, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed today's video lesson. And if you did enjoy the lesson, do me a favor. Hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and by the way, check down below in the description. There's a link on how you can get my latest book, Trading Part-Time, completely for free. Hey, and if you enjoyed today's video lesson, then don't forget to take a look at my next video coming up right there. We know you'll enjoy it. All right, everybody. We'll see you in the next video lesson.